character?
I'm Jason Worley, and I'll be playing Henry Albertson.
What does he do in the play?
He is an actor for hire. He's old, eccentric, loud. He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
He gets hired by El Gallo to stage an abduction on Louisa and Matt. So that's pretty much his biggest role, I guess. And then later he takes Matt and takes him out into the world, shows him how to live like a pirate.
So any particular favorite lines you have from the play?
Off stage left, damn it. That's probably my favorite line right there.
Off stage left, damn it.
Because you get to cuss.
There you go.
Anytime to be bad, I reckon.
Yeah. There you go. Any particular favorite memories of this production? Any moments?
It's all been fun, really. It really is something. It's the first musical Kaylee's done, so that's a lot of different experiences and stuff right there. But it's cool. I mean, it's just the whole thing's been a blast. Every night.
There you go.
My name is Christopher Smith, and I play Mortimer.
Mortimer. So just tell me a little bit about Mortimer.
Mortimer is a sad little person who has followed Henry, another character, for 40 years. They're both really awful actors, and Mortimer specializes in death scenes, so I get to die on stage.
So what was most difficult about the role?
It really hurts to fall on the stage. No, but yeah, the hardest thing about playing that is probably falling on the stage because my knees are like destroyed the next day. Do I enjoy the role? Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite roles, even though it's a bit role. It's probably the best. It's the most fun I've had on stage.
I'm Kelsey, and I am...
Yeah, and what are you doing? Yeah.
I am the co-director.
So what is it like to be a co-director?
It's definitely a lot different than anything that I've done, honestly. Like, just working backstage is totally different because being a co-director, I was actually given the, I guess, privilege to direct one night, which was pretty awesome.
What's the hardest part of co-directing?
I have to constantly be focused on the show. It doesn't need to look like that. It needs to look more like that and make sure everybody is doing what they're supposed to do because we want to make this the best show it possibly can be.
Background in theater.
Definitely. I've been doing this since I was in elementary school.
I'm Bridget Roeder, and I'm playing the Mute.
Tell us a little bit about your character.
The Mute is kind of a moving prop.
A moving prop.
Is how I see the Mute. At one point, I am the wall. So I become props on stage. I have my own prop box, and I get out all the props that people need, and I don't say a word.
You don't say a
I
word?
don't say a word.
What is the most difficult thing about
Having to
the
take
character?
the death scene seriously. When Mortimer dies, I have to be heartbroken. But it is so funny. It is so hard to keep a straight face. I'm just like, okay, we're not gonna laugh now. It is so hard.
So do you enjoy the role?
Absolutely. It's definitely been different. Like, usually I've had big speaking roles and I've had to do a lot of like learning lines and stuff like that, but this has been mostly blocking, dancing around. I don't say a single thing, so it's really different.
My name is James Caleb Reed, and I play Huckleby.
Huckleby. So tell us a little bit about Huckleby.
Huckleby was in the Navy, much like myself. He learned horticulture there, and apparently the one moral that he learned from his entire career in the Navy was too much moisture is worse than none at all. He, along with his next door neighbor, have built a wall between their two houses because they want their children to fall in love with each other. So they figure the best way to do this is to tell them, well, you can't see him, you can't see her. Matter of fact, this play being a musical, one of the songs that they sing describes if you want your children to do something, you simply tell them no, and they'll do it.
So, was it difficult for you to develop the character, or did you feel kind of at home?
At first it was a little difficult, yeah. I honestly didn't know who to base the character off of. I had several different ideas at first, but then, well, my grandfather passed away in November, and so I decided to pay homage to him and basically base the character off of him. with one major difference, which is his accent. I mean, other than that, everything is based off of my grandfather, including wardrobe, you know, things my grandfather wore. For the play itself, I'll be wearing my grandfather's suspenders, and I'll be using his pipe as one of the props.
Are you enjoying playing the role?
I'm enjoying the role a lot. It's a fun character. The play itself is hilarious in my opinion, and I've always wanted to do a comedy, and so this is the first comedy I've ever acted in, so I'm having a blast, really.
Yeah.
I think the play is going to be very good. We have an excellent cast, to say the very least. There's not a single person here who is not talented, and everybody has gotten their roles perfectly. Now comes the fun part, getting the lines.